All right, everybody, welcome back yet again here to the 546 Project Presents 30 Minutes or Less. Here with what we can call the official Halloween edition. We mentioned it the other day, but as we said, a lot of these podcasts are kind of impromptu get-togethers, so here we are. Got some local stuff to talk about, some stuff that a couple of us got to take part in different days, but one way or another, 4 out of the 5 of us were there.
This is episode 8, by the way.
Yes, episode 8. But see, for those of you who are following along, you've, of course, downloaded and listened to every episode, so you know what episode we're on. But here in the last week, a couple of us got to go to the Washington County Dinner Theater and Playhouse to check out their performance of the Addams Family.
Addams Family is a musical.
Yes, the musical.
And me personally, this was a lot of fun. I of course, the only experience with the Addams Family would be, of course, the 60s TV show and cartoons that they've done and whatnot, but this was a lot of fun. A little bit of different telling, but I enjoyed it personally, guys.
Yeah, this was my first time attending the Washington County Playhouse. Starting off with dinner, I thought the food was very good. I literally got pretty much everything possible, and I actually finished it all. So you guys know I don't normally eat that much food. I got the fish, I got the chicken, I got the meatballs, I got the mac and cheese. Like, it was all good. The salad. Like, it was all really good.
My favorite thing they put out is the spinach souffle.
I had that as well.
I love that.
Jason recommended that.
Yes. I never passed that up, but the food's always good there.
Yeah.
Top notch. The service. I can't say enough good things about the people that are behind what goes on there.
Yeah, the food's really good. All the people there were extremely nice. The play itself was entertaining. The only real negative feedback I have for them is the seats are highly uncomfortable. That really kind of took me out for some of the enjoyment.
Honestly, they're a lot better than they were before.
Wow.
When we started going, Carrie's with us, by the way, for this one. So welcome back, Carrie. And yeah, when we first started going a few years ago, they had some different seats. They had a chance to recently update their seating and some other things, and trust me, it's a lot better.
Wow.
It's a lot better now.
Yeah, I mean, it's the overall setup is kind of odd. You're sitting at these like regular like banquet tables, and you're sitting in banquet chairs. And then when it comes time for the show, if you're facing the stage, that's fine. But the other people in front of you have to stand up, spin their chairs around, and sit directly in front of you. So I kind of had an obstructed view. And it was kind of late for me, so I did nod off a little bit. But overall, I did really, really enjoy it. I think they should have snacks available. Like, I really wanted to stop and get some candy or something beforehand.
They feed you a 3-course meal.
That was not enough. I had a buffet. That was not enough food for me.
Whole buffet.
A salad bar, a hot buffet, and a dessert.
And I ate off all of it.
And he still wants snacks. Well, folks, some people are just never happy, I guess.
No, I'm serious. If I would have had some popcorn and some candy, maybe a milkshake.
Well,
I'd be good. Milkshake, I'm just kidding about.
Wait a minute, don't you eat 2 hours a day anyway? I mean, like 2-hour intervals.
That's why I was so freaking hungry come intermission time. Like, I really thought about leaving, running to the closest place to get some candy. Like,
I'm shocked, folks. I don't even know what to say here.
Back to the actual musical.
Look them up on Facebook, and you leave a suggestion for Laura about that and see what she does.
But no, hey, I think it would bring in extra revenue for them. Just little chip bags. Go to Sam's Club, pick up those little, 50 packs of like Cheetos and Utz chips and all that kind of stuff.
And just have it where you can buy it.
Yeah, you can buy it 75 cents, $1 at the bar. Whatever. I would gladly have done that.
Wow.
Not the worst idea.
But the play overall was...
it was good. Very talented cast and crew. I did enjoy it.
What did you think of the Ricky Ricardo,
the Ricky Ricardo,
what's his name?
Gomez,
yeah.
I've seen some different takes on Gomez, of course, from the 60s TV show, and who was it, Raul Julia in the movies?
Yes.
I believe, the early 90s movies. So we've... Yeah, that's right. I don't think he was in the second one, was he?
He passed away.
Yeah, that's right. I can't remember who they got for the second one.
I thought he was good, but Uncle Fester, I think, stole the show. I really enjoyed him.
He is a ride. We've seen him. Of course, it's usually roughly the same cast in a lot of the performances, give or take. select few, but yeah, they both do. I mean, all the people there, you can tell they put a lot of hard work into what they do.
Right.
And it's a good evening. It's a lot of fun. If you're looking,
I agree. And
very nice family-owned business.
I mean, I said bad thing, about how uncomfortable the seats were. I appreciate what these people are doing, and it's nice that we have something like this in our community. So I'm not saying I had a negative experience. It really hurt. But maybe the fact that since I was so tired, I was so uncomfortable.
But if you're interested, check out their website. They have the list of the 2018 plays that are coming up.
And Christmas Carol will be coming up too.
yeah, I'm personally looking forward to that. That is my favorite Christmas Christmas story. Thank you, Scrooge.
Well, that's because you haven't seen Silent Night, Deadly Night.
But
so
I have not.
That's my favorite Christmas story.
You can get your tickets now for that for A Christmas Carol. So looking forward to that.
They also do on Saturday mornings. They do theater for young children. They're shorter adaptations. I believe Frosty the Snowman's coming up, and I believe there may be one more show of Cinderella. It's
That's
a
cool.
shorter show for the little
for the kids, and you can either get hot dog or pizza. Of course, you wouldn't be happy.
Oh, hot dog and pizza, shit.
Well, you don't get as much food, so I mean, you'd probably be wanting a second.
No, but I mean,
buffet.
seriously, it's not for the fact that just I'm a fucking glutton. It's just the sheer fact that it's extra opportunity to make money. So you go out and buy those value packs of candy bars at Sam's and some chips and stuff. Like
I said,
it's just add money.
Hit them up on the Facebook page. Laura takes all the she's all about positive and negative feedback. She always wants to know what they can do. So bring it up. It wouldn't hurt. But
and they're selling those shirts and hoodies. So if you donate, they'll raise money. Maybe then if you buy enough hoodies,
maybe they could have a peanut vendor just
hire a peanut.
Hey, something something sweet and salty. It would have been great. But all right,
sticking with the Halloween theme, the Addams Family, and on to of course it being Halloween this time of year. Nathan has come up with some pretty good lists here. Nathan's our list guy, and this one will be a lot of fun.
Usually, I like to do themes, and this week's theme I have is Halloween candies that we would like to see in our trick-or-treat bag, and then ones we don't want to see in our trick-or-treat bags. So just going around, which ones do you like? Would you like to see in your trick-or-treat bags? What are your favorites?
What I always look forward to on rating my nieces and nephews' Halloween bags, since I'm a little too old to do trick-or-treating now, although I do dress up as Michael Myers and walk around my old neighborhood where I grew up. I always like coming across the Starburst 2-packs. Mm-hmm. And always hoping that there'll be a lemon in there because nobody wants it. So I get the lemon. Lemon's my favorite. So I always look forward to having the Starburst packs. You get to open them up and kind of get surprised by what kind of flavor you get.
Anything else?
Little packs of Skittles and stuff. I'm okay. I like chocolate, but I'm more for the fruity type candies.
I mean, you do have the people that tend to go with the fruit candies, and you have the people that go
with the chocolate candies. Then you get people who go with the traditional Halloween candy as well.
Right. Me personally, you want to send me home happy on trick-or-treat night. I want to find some Reese Cups, some Butterfingers. I like the Starburst. I didn't think about the Starburst. That was a good call on those. But Reese Cups, Starburst, Butterfingers, chocolate. I love chocolate. Snickers are good, and I love M&Ms. I'm always happy to find some M&Ms.
All those little fun size M&Ms.
Yeah, a little fun, and Twix. But Reese Cups and Twix are probably two of my favorite things to get.
Now, with the Twix, you think they should just
designate which one's
Twix.
left?
And which
Yes,
one's
I
get one.
Because you only get one in the pack.
I am Team Left Twix. I am Team Left Twix. So, Jason, what about you from your trick-or-treating days before you went on the healthy lifestyle that you're living now?
Well, I'm definitely with you with the Reese Cups.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can turn down
chocolate and peanut butter. You just can't beat it.
That's
the perfect marriage.
Yes. And then also Snickers. Me, Snickers.
Yeah.
Good. And also, if we're doing the little fun bags, M&Ms as well. So I'm going. And then, God bless those people that would give out full size.
I was just going to lead into that myself.
Yes.
The people that would give out full size, for Danny and I, growing up in Morgansville, there was this place right outside of Morgansville called Garden Spot, where they would like sometimes have their trick or treat on opposite nights,
yeah,
or they'd
they
block
just
the
got
roads
smart.
off,
Yeah, they didn't
so
want
they
us
wouldn't
over
allow
there.
us to go in.
They
So
didn't
there's
want
this
our kind on their street.
right. So there's this back way into garden spot that we used to cut through and go. But the funny thing is, I'd be in full costume. People wouldn't recognize me. Whatever. You normally had masks on and everything.
Yeah, they always
But
give out
everybody
masks.
recognized Danny, and they didn't give a shit. Like I feel like if I wasn't with Danny,
weren't
then
getting
I would have
candy.
been like I wouldn't have gotten candy.
I'm lovable. What can I say, folks? It's
So.
always been that way.
But Danny got me out of those situations.
That's right.
So
Carrie, your favorite things to find?
Oh, it's definitely Reese Cups and M&M's. For
Okay.
sure. Those are the top two.
I did think of my favorite chocolatey candy to find. I don't know what it is. Like Milky Ways are fantastic, but the Milky Way miniatures are like the absolute best. Just those little tiny square Milky Ways.
Right. No, I
they're
understand.
so freaking good.
I also like. I want to give a nod to like blow pops. The ones, I always like the blow pops and the Tootsie Pops. Those were always good too. Can't forget about those.
I gotta add Mallow Cups.
Mallow cups, Boyer Mallow cups.
They are
They're
phenomenal.
phenomenal.
You know,
Yes.
speaking of Boyer actually puts out a really great peanut butter cup.
They do, and I feel like it's kind of overshadowed by the.
It
by
is
the Mallow
by
cup,
the Mallow
but-
cup, but the
yeah,
Boyer,
the Boyer
peanut
cups are
butter
very
cup
good.
is so good. We used to sell them, like the quarter ones. Man, I'd buy a ton of them.
Did I make ones that have peanut
But-
butter and marshmallow in them? I mean,
No, they make
I don't
peanut
think
butter-
so. They
They
have
should.
they have a peanut butter
Yeah.
and butterscotch.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think they have a peanut butter
I think
marshmallow.
that would be a good
No,
one.
it's
to
Delicious, but
You can
Nathan,
buy those at Cracker Barrel.
what did you like to find in your bag?
have. Well, a lot of you guys have mentioned a lot of them. I like the Twix. I like.
Are you left or right?
I
the
don't
right
care.
way.
Oh, you don't
I
care.
don't really get into
He's
that.
ambidextrous when it comes to his Twix, folks. You heard it here first.
Now the Reese's cups, I do like. I like the ones like if you would get a full size candy bar and you get the full size
That big one single
as
individual
opposed
pack.
To the ones where
Yes.
you get
The
really
miniatures.
smaller one.
The
Yeah.
tiny ones.
Those are good too.
Yeah,
You know, Skittles, the Starburst are great.
yeah.
Um,
Anything sour, like every once in a while, like later on when I got older, they did those warheads.
I know
They were always
these
good.
haven't been named, but they're my personal favorites. I like York peppermint patties.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
See,
Your
and you
peppermint
know-
patties with those little boxes of Junior Mints.
Yes, both.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
The
I
Junior
forgot
Mints.
about
There's chocolate.
peppermint patties.
They're so refreshing.
Yes.
They are.
Yes.
The
And
chocolate
then,
mint are
um,
delicious.
And then I actually like paydays. I don't know a lot of people that like paydays.
I am
but
a
they're
payday
I don't think I've ever had a payday
just
in my
the
life.
Peanuts and the caramel.
Caramel and nuts
they're
and
good.
chocolate.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is there chocolate?
Or wait, is it?
I don't think it's wrapped in chocolate. I just think it's
No,
wrapped
it's just
peanut
nuts
and
and
caramel.
caramel.
Peanuts.
Peanuts. There
Yeah.
you go. No, what's the?
I mean, Baby Ruths are ones that
Baby Ruth and Nutrageous. Like Nutrageous isn't the candy bar you see too often, but man, they're so
I like
good.
the Take Fives. They're the
Take
ones
Fives,
with
they're
the,
good.
Oh, we're
pretzel.
also leaving out Fifth Avenue, and I know you're a big Fifth Avenue.
Oh yeah, Fifth Avenue. I mean, pretty much chocolate and peanut butter together, but Fifth Avenue's. If you're going the miniature routes, of course, Crackle's my favorite.
What it boils down to,
with
folks,
those.
is that we're pigs and we'll pretty much eat whatever you throw at us.
And
Yeah, but I
sit-
get made fun of for wanting to eat at the Playhouse.
Well, yes,
Theater,
because they serve you
so-
a 3-course meal. Yes.
Now,
but,
in
Little
terms
candy wouldn't
of
hurt.
all these that we like, there are some that we strongly hate.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's a seedy underbelly to the trick-or-treat world, folks.
Yeah, like root beer bottles. God, I cannot tell you how much I hate root beer bottles.
No, wait, are you talking about the hard candies? Or those little...
No, not the barrels.
The
I'm talking about the
paraffin
ones that are actually like the
bottles.
wax bottles.
Okay, here, let me
God.
just...
They're so
No,
gross.
no.
Let me
They're
just-
so gross.
Let me just kick this ball rolling.
Candy
I'll go
corn.
into some of my.
Ugh.
You really want to. I said what would send me home happy. What'll just totally just ruin the night for me. And here we go. Yes, it will ruin it. Yes, it will. Paraffin wax bottles, like Kevin mentioned, those are awful. Candy corn, I'm convinced they've not made a fresh bag of candy corn in the last 35 years. They
Yeah.
just repackage and sell you
35, maybe like 50.
wax
so.
lips. What the hell is the
Yeah,
point
what-
of wax
oh
lips?
man, wax
No,
lips,
thanks.
terrible.
Wax lips are pointless. And pennies. Who the hell gives pennies to kids?
Right.
What about those ones that give like toothbrushes and toothpaste?
Yeah, I mean, that's always there. You know they know a dentist somewhere. That's just...
The
I
I
got
mean,
that shit for free.
if you're talking about candies, there are two that come to mind. One of them might be a little more popular. I'm not a big fan of the Whoppers.
You know what? I just had a Whopper from a girl at work the other day that had like the little boxes of it. I hadn't had them in years. I forgot what they were. I was thinking Milk Duds, and I was like, my eyes like lit up. Like,
are you talking
like,
about
yeah.
the malted meatballs? Or
No, those are Whoppers. And
Yeah,
Whoppers are
those
great.
I don't mind those.
I tried one of those. What are they called? We went off on a tangent.
Milk Duds?
You mean Milk Duds?
No, milk. Yeah, milk. Oh my god, they're freaking terrible.
Milk Duds. They're
I had to spit it out. I couldn't
really
finish.
Chewy. They are hard to get through.
I couldn't finish a single piece of Milk Duds.
Well, you don't like caramel either, so.
Black licorice.
I like
is
caramel
also,
some,
Black
but
licorice
that
is
was
also
terrible.
just
Should be
rancid.
outlawed.
Yes, it should.
There's another candy that I was thinking of.
There's Twizzler
I don't
black
know what it-
licorice in the
I don't-
single.
I don't know
thing.
what it is,
Yeah.
but I can kind of describe the box. It's a yellow box that says dots on them.
Dots, yes.
They're just called dots.
No, they have. You know how much you hate dots? They have something called crows,
Ooh.
which is black licorice dots.
No.
They are freaking
No.
terrible.
People should be taken out in the streets and shot.
They are absolute
And I
garbage.
can't, and that's like I don't know the names
Stomach
of
turned.
the one candy. They came in a little box and they looked like little pills. Like,
They
I
came in
can't,
the roll. That's what I was
these
talking
were in a
about.
box. Where these? I don't know where they were. Good, not good.
Good and Plenty's Mike and Ike's.
Mike and I something. But they
I'm
looked
not a.
like little
I'm,
pills. They
I'm
were
not a
gross,
fan
too.
of
What
those
about like
either.
now and laters?
I like Now and Laters. I really like Now and
Mary
Laters.
Jane's. They want all that.
Mary Jane's, I'm not a fan of,
But
but I love Now and Laters.
I'm still gonna go back. Pennies.
I don't know about the banana flavor myself.
No, I don't like anything banana flavored, like Runts. You know, they give you
Oh,
those
yeah.
little packs of Runts.
Yeah, I always.
I
go
like
away with
every
bananas.
flavor except the banana. I hate
I miss
the
the
banana.
I miss the chewy runs.
Me too. those
They
are
still
so
make
good.
chewy
Can
runs.
you still find chewy runs?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know, but I know I've seen chewy runs. You might be able to find them at Dollar Tree.
I haven't seen chewy runs in a long time, but
Me neither.
yeah, there are just some things.
I'll keep an eye out.
Some things. I just keep going back to pennies and wax lips. I don't get it.
Wax
I'm a big
lips.
fan of caramel apples.
No, I do not like.
something-
I would say
Oh,
I would
I
go
love
against the candy apples. I'm not a big fan of those.
No.
Caramel, I could do.
Maybe I am thinking the candy apples. But yeah.
It's been a long time, and I don't know if people still give these out. This was something else I actually didn't mind. Remember when you get popcorn balls?
Oh,
Yeah,
give it
popcorn
out.
balls are
They're
good.
They're not bad.
See, we grew up in a small area, and there were still people that gave out homemade treats, and we all knew everybody in our neighborhood. So I mean, it was okay. This
Right.
was fortunately it was back in a time when you didn't have to worry about that kind of stuff. I'm feeling old here just saying it this way, but you didn't have to worry about what you were getting because everybody knew who you were and all that. It's sad that those days are gone.
Yeah,
And,
it's the candy with the razor blade in it.
Right? I mean, it just makes it interesting.
And while we're on the subject of Halloween candy and everything, wanted to bring up a story about my father about Halloween. My father, let's see, we never gave out Halloween candy. And one year, my mother bought a huge bag of Tootsie Rolls to give out and left them for my father to give for trick or treat. And while we went out trick or treating. And she left him this huge bag, turned on the porch light, and people came to the door. It was the very, very first group. Two boys used to live directly across the street from us. And he gave them the entire bag and turned the light off. All because, well, number one, he didn't want to give out Halloween candy. And he was watching the Pittsburgh Penguins play. So that was always a really funny story I enjoyed talking about, Dad. So
Tootsie Rolls are another candy that are kind of hit and miss.
you know what's really good? The flavored Tootsie
I was just going to
Rolls.
say that. I love the
and
flavor.
some people really
The
don't
fruities.
like those.
Those
though.
blue.
I know
Those
they have
blue
like
ones,
blue
blue raspberry. They're
They
so
got
good.
orange,
love
I
those.
think.
Too.
Yeah.
I
Those
would want
were
them
good.
fruity flavor. I was thinking if they had like a chocolate flavor or something.
With the sometimes
It's called Tootsie Roll.
The original Tootsie Roll.
But I mean, that's not just chocolate. I don't know. It feels
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's like a milk chocolate.
yeah,
like
it's
a milk
just
chocolate. Yeah.
and they're like small.
But those blue raspberries are really, really
Well,
good.
Yeah, those were excellent. There's a lot of good memories to be had with Halloween. It was so great as a kid.
Yeah. I mean,
in that van and that guy taking you for a ride.
I don't know.
I don't know what's your memory. That's
Okay,
Like I said,
Another
folks,
job.
it's a seedy underbelly of the trick or treat world, and apparently this guy found it. So
well, that's another reason I enjoy going around because my nephews live in the town which Dan and I grew up in, and I just love walking around there and trick or treat night because overall, like it's changed over the years, But, like, they still get the local fire department to give out stuff down at the ice cream shop, which used to be the A&A back in the day. Like, there's certain things that stay the same no matter how long ago. Like, some traditions remain.
And then you get that future shock when you walk around. It's like, wow, I used to trick or treat with them, and now they're taking their kids.
Right. So, no kids for any of us. But
I lived vicariously through my nephew. He was, it was so cool. I don't know if y'all saw the picture on Facebook. He was Spiral the Dragon this year from Skylanders, and he came and trick-or-treated at our apartment complex. He had a ball.
I have no idea what that is.
I don't know much about it. He was watching it on Netflix the other day. It seems amusing. I'll just throw out a nod and say that the voice of one of the characters was Richard Horowitz, who was Alpha 5 in the original Power Rangers run.
Okay.
So, yeah, and he was also Daggett from Angry Beavers. So.
What about, since we're on the Halloween topic here, anyone have like a costume that they wanted to share from their childhood where like they were made fun of for wearing, or a certain one they loved so much that they thought was really cool? Because I'll share mine. In 5th grade, I dressed up as the Red Sonic Ranger. Not Power Ranger. It was a Sonic Ranger. My mom bought me this costume. I was 10 years old. And, you know, it's one of those things. I didn't want to disappoint my mom. Like, she bought it for me. I was like, it's really not Power Rangers. Like, I really wanted. And I actually went to the 5th grade Halloween night, you know, back at Morgansville. We used to play. I remember sitting down in the middle of the gymnasium and everybody starts laughing at me. So I yelled in the middle of the gym, shut the hell up to everybody, and sat down in my spot right in the middle of the floor. Like, it was one of those things, like, at the time, it's really embarrassing. Like, that's kind of stuff that sticks, you know? So, but that was one for me.
Two
but
that stick out for me. I wasn't really made fun of. Like I said, I was lovable. I was a Ninja Turtle one year, and I just remember you remember the old rubber masks that you used to get that were hotter than Hades?
Yeah.
But you just wore them. That damn Ninja Turtle mask was unbearable.
Nothing beats those cheap plastic masks, though. Like my Sonic Ranger outfit.
Yes,
like,
just had the
that
band around the
scream
back.
like 80s
Yes.
and 90s, you know?
But my Ninja Turtle costume sticks out to me. I think I got 2 years out of that. And one year I didn't trick or treat in this, but I wore it to school during dress up day. I actually took a white shirt and I had my mom draw on it. It basically looked like a Braves jersey. I had the Atlanta Braves across the front. That she even drew the tomahawk under it and everything. And when we kind of did our like costume display thing out on the basketball court, I don't know if you remember doing that or not. A lot of people started doing the tomahawk chop, which was really cool. So we kind of rode that for all it was worth. That was a lot of fun.
Jason?
Let's see here. I remember going.
Did you ever dress up as a superhero as a kid?
I was gonna say I remember going as Wolverine one year. Then the schools started going with that whole you have to be like a storybook character.
You couldn't do it. Yeah, the political correctness and all that really got involved.
I mean, they did that, but I remember a kid in 5th grade came dressed as Arnold Schwarzenegger from T2. Like, he had half the regular face and half the
cool.
Cyborg's
awesome.
face. Like, it was really freaking cool. I forget who did that, but that stands out. Not a cyborg.
I remember when I was in the 5th grade, you would have been, I guess, in 4th, we couldn't dress up that year. It was all like a fall theme.
That was your 4th?
That was my 5th grade year.
Oh, your 5th grade year.
4th.
I don't remember my 4th grade year.
We couldn't dress up in school.
I was probably in the principal's office.
Spent more time there than he did.
For that. But I remember in 3rd grade I got to dress up because I did a zombie. And that was back in, what was I, 8 years old? So that was back in 1992.
Yes, that was your 3rd, which was my 4th, and that's the year I did the Braves thing, and that was the last year we could dress up there.
The year before, my brother went as a zombie to the Raritan, where they did the party.
That was different.
He made a kid throw up because of his makeup.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he did.
Excellent.
He made a kid throw up. That was so awesome. Nathan, Carrie, any outfits?
Yes. I was like 4 and I had my Miss Piggy outfit and I loved it. And it
Aww.
was that classic 80s with the little plastic mask
Yep.
and the little outfit was the little plasticky type outfit. And
Even the clothes were plastic.
They were.
Yes,
They
they were
were.
so
Yes.
awful.
I loved that outfit so much. I wore it the next year and it worked because I was a little chubby kid.
That is awesome. Nathan?
I remember being a.
Did you go with sports athletes all the time?
Once I did. Once.
Okay. Just
Yeah,
once?
I see him
Okay.
as a football player.
All right.
No, actually twice. I did was basketball player and a football player.
Okay.
I went as.
So you did the easiest costumes that you talked about on
Well,
a couple
yeah,
podcasts
yeah,
ago.
yeah, that's right. I went as a jar of Jif peanut butter.
That is
I
awesome.
went as a Snickers bar. and I went as an actual baseball, like this.
You went as a baseball,
not a baseball
player,
player,
but a baseball.
And speaking of this Halloween, I think I might do the underwear model thing, but I'm not going to go out and do it. But
You're just gonna do it like that.
You're just gonna sit at home with it.
that's actually mostly my home uniform. You know, I mean, I live alone in my house, and I just why wear clothes?
I want to see you hand out candy. Are you handing out
Hey,
candy?
are you gonna hand out candy like that?
Hey, I even work out just in my underwear, so that's
That's fine, but
Hey, but,
that's fine. But again, we're talking about handing out candy to children. And you just see the kids ready to go to that guy's house. He's in his underwear, but he's giving out full-size Snickers.
That's okay. No kids come to my house anyway, which I'm totally fine with.
Wonder why?
Do you even have kids that live in your neighborhood? Like you live in like an old folks community.
No, I mean I see like.
He does. Hey, and I'm fine with it because I don't like loud shit. I like to stick myself at home, stay in there, just watch
I
movies,
see some
whatever.
kids around. No, I mean
I don't go
And
outside.
then you yell at them to get off your yard.
While shaking a rake.
not in my underwear.
Whatever gets him off the property, I suppose.
But so Dan and Carrie, you guys pass out Halloween candy every year. Nathan, you've never done it?
Well, I bought Halloween candy to pass out the first year I lived at my house, and no one showed up, so I ate all of it.
Okay,
That's actually what happened to us in the last 2 years. We actually got smart. We started giving out the Huggies or the Hugs drinks. Have you all tasted those god awful things lately?
But the kids love them.
The kids just drink them up, man. But they are
It's probably
awful.
just like bug juice. They sell bug juice in the stores, and it tastes like ass. It's like pure sugar.
This isn't even necessarily
Jason and
sugar,
I
it's
know
still
both
watery.
have not given out Halloween candy, but we're that was really fun. The Halloween discussion, guys.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed that. We're getting towards the end of our podcast. Do we have anything but the food box that was left?
No.
That was pretty much our
I
conversation.
might go out trick-or-treating this year with some people and
There you go.
bring back the Riddler outfit.
Hey, bring back the Riddler
You gonna
outfit.
go out as a runner? I mean, you should. You should just go out as a
So
runner.
That's what I did when they trick-or-treated around here. I was finishing up a run, so I look like I...
Since I have my own house now, I'm debating. I kind of do want to pass out Halloween candy this year
you
instead
should.
of
It's a
walking
lot of
around.
fun.
So I'm really looking forward to it. So in the food box
open up the food
this
box.
evening, we have a Fit Crunch bar from Chef Robert Irvine's collection. It is cookie dough.
I picked this up specifically for Jason. Every time he's about the food box,
Because let's
he's
face
saying
it,
that there's
we-
no
I can't even-
healthy food.
I can't even tear this apart.
Well,
So this is for Jason. I don't want any part
and
of
the
this.
problem is with these,
I tried all the
it's
ones
just
you brought.
like
I know, but it's
their
big and
taste
toffee
isn't
and
the
Jeez.
best. But we'll see. You know.
Oh my
It's
god!
like-
Basically,
Oh,
garbage.
Here,
Oh, I can't wait to try this now.
holy shit! That is terrible. Carrie, here.
I actually think it's good.
That is fucking nasty.
It tastes like a protein bar.
yeah.
Yeah,
Typical protein bar taste. If you made it,
It is. It's like if wax lips were a protein bar. It is freaking terrible.
Now we know what wax lips dress up as for Halloween.
Chef Robert Irvine. How? Like
no,
this is like protein
The
bar
thing is-
impossible here. It is that
The
bad.
thing is, I don't know if he
And
has
it's a
anything to
bad
really
taste.
do with the.
Did he just
making of
slap
this.
his
He
name
just
on
slapped
this
his
for
name
money?
on it. Yeah, I think that's gotta be it.
Like, dude, I respect you watching Restaurant Impossible, but this is
You know,
awful.
he has his own talk show now, like the
Yeah,
Jerry
which
Springer
is,
show.
which is very ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
So he doesn't need
garbage.
bouncers, right? He is his own
He-
bouncer
yes,
for the show.
exactly.
My dad watches it, and I've watched it with my dad.
I actually didn't mind that.
That is terrible. Well, there's still plenty left.
It tastes like a protein bar.
What we have here now is
a few things in the food box.
a cookie from local convenience store chain called Rock's Convenience Stores. This is their baked in store peanut butter cookies.
We should have tasted that first.
Baked in store?
Yep,
wow.
they're baked on site.
All right, let's give this a go.
Carrie. So, all right, try that.
Probably not as healthy, but good.
No, that's good.
Yeah, it holds up better than a protein bar, but the protein bar is better for you. So,
Is that real peanut butter in there?
there's real peanut butter in here, folks.
What does everybody think?
Oh, I really like it.
It's very good.
Yeah.
I agree.
Nice
Somebody
and
else I eat
moist
these
and
all the time.
chewy. Very good.
Nice and chewy, soft.
Good flavor.
Yeah.
Just how you like a peanut butter cookie.
So.
I'm just sad I had to put it on top of
Oh.
what I just had in my mouth.
And one last bit that we're going to have to trail off. We're probably going to go a little over here. Is this Monster energy drink.
We have a drink in the food box.
It's called Mango Loco. I don't know how that's going to taste after all this sweet stuff, but... Oh, that is good shit. All right, Harry, we got 10 seconds. We're going into OT, people.
Beat descriptions like this.
Not bad. Nice mango flavor.
It's a really good mango flavor. I like it.
It does have good mango. I enjoy that. That's one of the
All right, we're now in overtime, folks. So going to the sudden death for Carrie.
That's one of the better drinks I've had. That's very good.
So what do you all think?
Whoa.
It's very strong, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good, though. I like it.
Yeah, I would drink that. I would drink
Some
that.
would say it's a little too sweet.
Yeah,
but
it's a little.
So a little too sweet from 2, and we got a really good over here. So we're...
I enjoyed
think
it.
it's
The
just right.
majority,
Actually,
we'd keep
I'm not
it.
a Monster fan, but I might have to, if I'm in a crunch, this would be the one I'd grab.
This is so 60% a yes on the new Monster Mango Loco, which I think was originally brought out at the 7-Eleven stores for a nationwide test market. So now they're available at. I bought this one at the Rocks on Hedgesville Road in Martinsburg. Same place I bought this cookie. So Nathan, if you want to do the norm here, follow up.
Yep. You find us on iTunes, Google Play Music. Just search 546 Project 30 Minutes or Less. We're on there. The Twitter handle is _546_project. We have our Facebook page, YouTube. Gmail is the 546project@gmail.com. And our podcast website is the 546project 30 minutes or less .libsyn.com.
It is. All right. Well, we all want to thank you for joining in.
Joining us for the Halloween edition of the show.
This turned out to be a really fun podcast.
Yeah.
This in addition to the other one we did the other last week or whatever in the car.
From the week before,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm glad everybody got together and whatever. It was
Even
a really
Carrie,
fun
too.
podcast.
Yeah.
Carrie, we appreciate you being here. Since I did not get to see you for 2 podcasts ago, I totally disagree with your thought on Friends. Friends is a great show, and thank you, everybody. Good night.